Oh, man. Well, it's breezy, folks, but hey, fish on. Oh, look at the trout down there. Look at the trout down there. So, it's a little breezy. I'm going to get a temp, and I'm going to guess 40, I'll say 40, 47 is what I'll say. Oh, 43.7. So colder than I thought. 43.7. Okay. Alright, folks, so this is a eased parcel, and I've got the e-bike up top, but this is an eased area, and I was had a good time here late last season, so I'm thinking that there could be some action here. The water was clear and 43.7. This is a place where it wouldn't shock me if a big fish was around. Water level looked pretty good from the bridge, but let's just see what... My new sticker's holding up pretty good, folks. I'm a bit surprised. I didn't know if that was going to stay on that well. But it seems to me that a couple days of curing helped a lot. I did the hair dryer on it, but it still looked to me like it was going to lift off, and it hasn't yet. So this looks great. Don't see any animals. That get too big to the side of it. There it is. And I know that this gets real mushy up here, but I'm going to throw some casts with a 15 light noddle. This water's shallow. Shouldn't have to deal with a whole lot of weeds yet. Okay, maybe I'll take a few minutes again and talk about casting, folks. Got a spot here where I can show you a couple of things. First off, what people complain about. First off, what people have a concern about is that the lure is getting fouled, wrapped around when they cast. Frequently, often, bothers them. I understand that, and I can help you with that. So let's just take a look at the physics of the lure. Once you toss it, it's gonna tend to go nose first, right? So it tends to be that when people overhand cast, what ends up happening is their lure hits the water with a face down presentation. At the end of the momentum, the centrifugal force starts to wear out, the aerodynamics take over, it starts to break, and it lands eyelet first. That's how it gets looped around. That is almost always the product of a person who only overhand casts trout lures. That's the easiest way to get it hooked up. And as you can see, I hit a weed, but this one didn't hook up. So if you have this problem, what you must do is learn the underhand cast. You see me do it every trip. It's just a flick under. And then the second thing that I do is I hand brake. I hand brake the line cast. Hand brake it. I mean, I literally grab the line. Yeah, and so that hand braking ensures that the lure is going to enter the water, hook first, and start an immediate successful rotation. I very rarely foul up these days, and it's when I'm taking really awkward casts, but I would guess, I don't know, 3-4 times a trip out of hundreds of casts, so I bet it's 100 to 1. Nothing like the frequency that people have. And I know people who have switched to like leaders and having monofilament at the end and all kinds of things. It's all rubbish. It is simply your personal style and your ability to cast. And if those items can help you fish better, go ahead and use them. My experience with them is that any additional links you start putting in your chain are potential link breakages. So I don't like putting all that extra stuff on. I tie 10 pound Power Pro braid straight to a dual clasp, size 0, 00, 1 works fine too. Probably need a 2 for the bigger fish on lake run streams. And this is puzzling that there's no fish here. I'm gonna switch to silver. And yeah, to not pick up a fish in that is concerning. Huh? Ah, there we go. Finally. What do we got here? Looks like a little brown. And it is. Finally off the skid. Shit. Got just a stinky ass cut here. Okay. Little brownie. No skunk today for me. It looks great right now. There are no major weeds, which isn't surprising because we've only had a few degrees where we've only had oh, there was a nicer fish. There's a nice fish. All right, buddy. Oh, I lost him. Lost fish. It's about a 15-inch brown. Shoot.
Lost fish.
Sucker. Let's see. I think there's another one in there, though. That's just utterly flabbergasting. And this is really interesting because this is a spot where the river used to go for another big loop, and it is now, and I think the DNR, oh, there we go. I think the DNR did something to it. And yeah, that's another small brown. That's a full hit too. Oh, there he goes, little brown. Couldn't hold him, folks. Sorry. Either way, I'll do a clean, thorough degreasing. Oh, here's a nice fish. And we'll get it back in action to see what the deal is. It might be broken, it might not be. Another little brown. And of course, I'm not just talking about drag. The anti-reverse is what actually stops the reel from moving back and forth, backwards or forward. A little brown, about 11, 10 and a half. Pretty fish. Nice and colorful bag. Another fish. He's barely hooked brown. Smaller than the last one. Another pretty fish though. And it's still sopping wet, folks. One hook, bottom jaw. Yeah, just a gorgeous little brown trout. Okay, so the bite does seem to be picking up, and so has the wind. But I'm going to keep going here. I just got off the phone with Shebs, and he is out the door from his place. So I'm going to try to fish up this. The bite does seem to be picking up. And then I'm going to scout a little bit more. I've probably been fishing this really slow, but more. Got to fish. Yesterday we visited with my beautiful little granddaughter, who's now 6 months old. Iris is an awesome little girl, and very chill baby, smiley, starting to be a person now, and it's amazing. So any of you that have grandchildren, I don't have to tell you, but it's pretty amazing. There's a nice brown trout, about 11, 10 and a half. And that's what we've seen here. That guy straggled all the way out for me and then bit.
Nut crusher.
Another pretty brown. Yeah, decent little brown. Yes, handle it. It's stuck pretty good. Yeah, and there's a nicer brown. It's the nicest one so far. He's gonna be pushing 12. Yeah, he's about 11 3/4. Nice fish. That's definitely been the best one so far. Small brown from the rocks. Easy, buddy. This is a rambunctious one, folks. Just a little guy. Even that one is too big. They only stock fry and fingerlings in these stockings here. So that's 1 to 2 inch fish and 2 to 3 inch fish. That's it, folks. So any fish that's been here that's that size has lived here at least a season, if not 2. So I mean, believe what you want about the reproduction and what happens, but I can tell some common sense when I hear it. Excited right there? Nope. Okay, well, we'll see ya at Plan B, folks.
Like a little brookie.
Brown. It's a good hit.
Gold 9.
Gold 6.
6, eh? We'll have to size 9.
Little red dotted guy.
Got one.
There's a decent fish.
Alright.
Nice brown. I'd say about 14.
Looks like he hammered it. So bad at all.
It does look like a nice 14-inch brown. Let's check. He is in fact a 14-inch brown. Pretty fish. There's a baby. He's a
Outfish.
You want to fish that corner or no? You seen enough?
Up to you.
Well, I've seen enough.
Huh?
I've seen enough. Talk about a plan C, folks. Just a few fish here. All right, Shebs and I got a plan C in mind. We'll see what we can do. Fish could possibly be biting here. We got a little bit of rain going on. Yeah. Ooh, nice fish there. Nipper.
What's that?
Nipper. Nice one though.
Oh, look at that cutie.
There is a teeny fish. It's a small brown.
It's bigger than the one I caught.
And even this is not, oh, fingerling or fry. It's still 1 season old. So is that fish stocked? I don't know.
No. Don't they stock them bigger than we did?
No, they do fingerling and fry here,
Oh, okay.
which is 1 to 2 and 2 to 3.
There's a nice one. There's a fish. Yep, he's got one hook in the top jaw. There you go. Nice little foot-long brown.
16.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was that spring right before your accident.
Yeah, I remember taking pictures of it over O.
Maybe it was right the year after or the year before. I don't remember. You can time this meeting.
Hey, there's a fish. Little brown.
I'm not even going to bother putting in another battery. We're right there, aren't we?
Pretty close, yeah. Every squirrel gets a nut. Little brown. Yeah, if I remember right, you can. Well, so be it, folks. Some days are like this. Can't always be a championship day.
We got like 10 or 12.
Yeah. No skunks. And as always, thanks for watching Wisconsin Trout Fishing. And happy fishing, folks.